Hey, how are you? How's your morning going? Hey, how are you? I just got up a little while ago. Just laying here. Hi, how are you? How are you? Thank you. So, what is everyone doing today? Yeah, I came on here like 3 times last night and nobody could hear me. I was like, what the hell? Like, I just feel really anxious. I know if I get up and start doing things, I'll feel better. I just, I just don't want to be alone. I just don't want to be alone with her. I mean, he seemed pretty happy last night when he's like, oh, she needs you tomorrow. And I said, that's bullshit. She don't need me. I said, if you wasn't leaving tomorrow, then she wouldn't need me. She wouldn't say anything. I just don't want to be around a bunch of people. Because I feel like when you're around a bunch of people all day, you're around a bunch of energy and you don't know what they're carrying with them. You don't know who they've been around. And then at the end of the day, you feel bad because now you're carrying the burden of their energy. There's evil people and there's good people. And the evil people like doing the dark, satanic type of prayers. Now, I don't believe that all people that walk up to you saying, hey, do you believe in the Lord Jesus Christ? Can I pray for you? No, I believe that they're praying something evil towards you. They're wishing harm to you. People shouldn't walk up to others and put their religion on others because they're doing it for evil. And I feel like if I'm there with her and I'm around a bunch of people and they see that, oh, she's not full of energy. She's not happy. She looks sad, or, something's wrong with her, that they're going to put me away. Because that's what happened last time when I wasn't feeling well and I felt scared and anxious. They put me away. They called my therapist, and then my therapist said, "Oh, she needs to go now." And they put me away because I wasn't feeling well and I was anxious. I didn't want to be around her because I felt like she was evil. And I felt like her prayer was going to wish harm to me, and I didn't want to be around her. So they put me in the hospital for 5 days. Now, that's a legitimate reason. When someone's scared and anxious and they don't want to be around a certain person, why would you force that person to be around another person if they don't feel comfortable? And then when you don't want to be around that person, they lock you away. And then when they come and visit you, "I love you. You're my daughter. You know, I only want the best for you. I'm trying to help you." No, because you didn't listen to me the first time that I talked to you. You said that I needed prayer, and you said that I needed to be around others because I was freaking out. And no, I don't need to be with others, and I don't need prayer because I'm feeling anxious and I'm worried about something. I got thoughts and worries, and I'm expressing to you how I feel, but you want to put me away. So no, I don't want to go with her. I don't want to be around anybody because I feel like if they see how I feel, because you can tell, you can see how others feel. You can see it. You can look at someone and see, oh, that person doesn't feel well. Something's bothering that person. And then you want to ask questions. And I don't want people coming up and questioning me about how I feel or why I should feel a certain way when I'm out in public. That's bullshit. I still need to take my Lexapro. I feel like if I take my Lexapro, I'll be better. I'll feel better. I wouldn't feel so worried. But I do believe that there's good and evil. And when you're around lots of people throughout the day, people coming in and out, like you're sucking up all these different energies. And people carry good and bad energies. And then you start to feel bad. And I don't want to feel worse than I already do. But I feel like if I still have to take a shower and get ready. I want to wash my hair, but she's gonna wash it when I get there. She likes to do my hair, and then her daughter's gonna check my nails to see if I need um, a refill or um, anything like that. So then I'm gonna feel dirty because I didn't wash my hair, and I feel like, I don't know, my mind's racing. I feel like if you just take a shower and you wash your body, you wash your face, you're not entirely clean unless you wash your body. If you wash your hair, your body, your face, then you're entirely clean. But if you don't wash your hair and you just wash your body and your face, you're not entirely clean, you're still dirty. So I don't want to feel like I'm dirty. Because the last time that I washed my hair, she got mad at me. But I feel like once I start getting ready, I take my Lexapro, take a shower, I eat something, I'll start to feel better. A little bit, not entirely, but I always feel anxious going. Like, I don't know, it's like being in the car and then it's like I feel anxious. My anxiety is elevated until I get there. And once I get there, it's like I walk through the door and my anxiety goes away because I'm able to clean. And I see so many things that I can clean and do, and it's easy for me to relax. Yeah, because the last time I was there was somebody that came in and they were talking about cheating on their husband and why they were doing it. And she was like, oh, he doesn't need to know. And then she was showing all the numbers that she had on her phone of different men she was talking to, and she's like, oh, I don't care. I just want to have a good time. And then I felt like, okay, if she's doing that to her husband behind his back, does that mean it's going to happen to me? Because now she's talking about it, so then all those thoughts that she has of her husband, it's now going to come towards me, and then I'm going to have those thoughts about mine, and then it's going to cause us to break up because now this woman talked about her husband in a way where she just didn't care. So then, am I going to feel the same way? And is that going to cause us to break up because now that energy has now, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I feel like energy travels. There's good energy and there's bad energy. Well, I trust him. It's not that I don't trust him. I trust him. I just don't trust. I just don't trust her. Cause it's like the last time that, I was admitted into the hospital is because somebody came in to get their hair done, and she asked them, she's like, oh, what do you do for a living? And the woman was like, oh, I work in the psych unit in the hospital. And then she was like, oh, my daughter, she's been hallucinating, and she's been hearing voices, and she's been really depressed. She's been crying a lot. She's been very anxious, and she has been hiding, and you know she needs to go. She needs to go in, and can you help me? And she was like, yeah, you need to send her over here. Don't send her there. Don't send her over here, but send her to this place right here. They're great. They'll help her. They'll get her on the right medicine, and in a few days, she'll be fine. So that Monday, because that happened over the weekend, that Monday, I had an appointment with my doctor and my old doctor, and he didn't seem too worried about me. He just said, you're just a little anxious. Just go home, relax, and I'll see you in a few weeks. This doctor was a piece of shit. He didn't care. He just gave medicine. He didn't care so much for the patients. It was just, you know, I want to see you because if I see you, I get paid. So you come in, I say a few words, make sure you're still on the medicine or you need adjustments, and then you're out the door. But he wanted to see me every 3 weeks. And it's like, why do you have to see me that much? A regular doctor wants to see you every 3 months, and they give you 3 months worth of medicine. Normally, that's what doctors do. So, she got mad at me because she thought that I was lying about what he said. So she smacked me across the head. And it scared me, and I went to call my dad and tell my dad what happened, and she took my phone and she says, "You just lost your phone privileges." So we went back to her house and she said, "Your punishment is to clean my closet." And I waited for my counselor to come over because she had her go over there. And I went, I told her what happened. And as soon as I told her what happened and what she did, that's when she came out and she was like, "Oh, I think she needs help. Please help her. I think she needs to go to the hospital," and this and that, trying to silence me. And um, she knew by hitting me, she can get in trouble for that because I'm under distress. I'm not feeling well and she's abusing me. So they did the paperwork and they took me to the hospital. And I met two guys. Two guys went in there the same day I did. And they were waiting to go into the psych unit. And they were both suicidal. So I didn't want to be around that, but I didn't have a choice because the room that I was in had a chair and then when I went in, they gave me a room, and then they gave me a room with a schizophrenic. And that woman would just freak out at any moment. And every time I would walk into the room to use the bathroom, to take a shower, like I felt like taking a daily shower with a schizophrenic was a challenge. Like I never knew what she was going to do. Every time I walked into the room, she was throwing things at me. She was cursing me out. She was slamming the door in my face. So yeah, I feel like psych units isn't a safe environment. I feel like anybody can go and they put you with anyone. I mean, they don't say, "Oh, what's your diagnosis?" and then put you in the same room with the person that's experiencing the same thing. They don't do that. They just give you a room, and now you have this random person with this random diagnosis. And now there was a few people in there that had bipolar disorder, but they left within like 2 days. And then I was around all schizophrenics. suicidal schizophrenics. There was 10 of them, and I was the only bipolar. So I had nobody to talk to for 4 days being in there, because everyone that did walk up to me, they had some religious um, delusions, and they would just keep walking up to me. Oh, do you believe in the Lord Jesus Christ? And I was like, yes. And then they would write something on a paper, and then they would give it to me. They said, oh, here, say this prayer every night, and good things would start happening. I was like, wait a second, what did you just write on that paper? Like, are you wishing harm to me? Is that what that is? Like, I didn't trust it. It was, yeah, it was a very lonely place. And then the ones that were suicidal, they would just stay in bed and sleep all day. One person cut his neck, and he said, I had to cut my neck because I had to teach God something. I had to prove to him something, and that was my way of proving to him of something. And I was like, what the fuck? I said, get away from me. Like, I don't want your energy towards me. You putting your bad thoughts into my head, and then I feel bad all day. No, get away from me. But the doctors and the nurses were okay. The doctor that I was seeing in there is my primary doctor. So it worked out, sorta, but it's like, because he knows me now, because he was around me for 5 days, and he spoke to me like every day. So he knew what I was going through and how I was feeling. So to have him as a primary, um, I feel like it was better. And it's 7:22. daylight. I should be getting ready and feel like I'll feel better. I don't know, does showers make you feel better? I don't know. Seems to make me feel better every time I shower. I was going to get ready and um, should I bring my tripod? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I can. Well, I don't know. I was thinking of seeing if I can like film but there's nothing to film because they cleaned upstairs, so I don't have to do that. I mean, I could probably live stream when I get there, or just go upstairs and live stream. I was gonna go shower and get dressed and get ready and